Okay, guys, we're live. We're live now. Hello, this is Nancy Ricano. We're coming to you, the three marketing ninjas, and welcome to this hangout. As you know, we're meeting every Monday, same time, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now Nancy's on time. Hello, KK. Hello, Thomas.
Hi everybody. Hi Tom. Hi Tom. Hi Nancy. Hi everybody.
Hey, how are you? Thomas here.
Well, we're doing great. We're getting ready. We have already a topic for you, and we're starting this hangout, and we're gonna be looking at the other hangouts, having like a specific topic for you to take something home and start your online business today. Remember, the purpose of us is to help you and to help you have success in your online world.
Yeah, and put your credit card away, put your wallet away, and we're not selling anything here. We're just here to give you value and maybe something more. Tom?
Hey, what I was, this is the first time, not first time, I haven't done much of this live thing, so I went and watched what we did last week, and it was really good, and I think this is going to help a lot of people. Okay, and because we are really speaking from experience, and we are not scripted, we haven't planned anything, we haven't done any rehearsal or anything, so we are speaking from our heart. So we are just debating on like how to organize it, like on the topic wise, and how it can be more beneficial for the people who listen this. That's the only angle we are thinking, and we are brainstorming, and this week we have a very good topic to talk about, and I feel that is the only thing you need to know about the thing. And if you don't do internet marketing also, if you learn these skills, you will be a happy camper, I can tell you. Okay, because money is money is nothing. Okay, so once you know how mind works and how you can be happy, money becomes secondary. So so this topic, which we are going to introduce today, is going to blow your mind, and listen with a very open mind. That is very important. Okay, if you are here to learn some technical skills, that is your mindset today, I must say, please switch on the other mode, and 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 be ready to brainwash yourself. Okay, so being that said, I think KK or Nancy, you can take over.
KK, you go.
Hey, we have discussed that, all three of us have discussed that tonight what we're going to talk about, as Tom was saying, is going to blow your mind. And what it is we will give you our secret sauce to live your dream. Okay? So, as you know, we're from three different countries, and I'm in Canada. Tom is from the States, and Nancy's from Mexico. And we do have our own secret sauce. All right? So, and to start off with, um, I'm going to tell you a story. Okay? Uh, some 1,000 years ago in Greece, there's a philosopher, a very famous philosopher called Socrates. All right. Now, one day, his student is a young boy, ask him how could he get wisdom from his teacher. And then Socrates reply, come with me. And then the boy came with him, and then Socrates then took him into the river, and then all of a sudden he shoved his head underwater. He shoved the boy's head underwater. And then he held it there until the boy struggled for air. And then he let him go. Once the boy regained his composure, and Socrates was asking the young boy, what did you desire most when your head was in the water and couldn't get out? And the boy told him, I wanted air. So at that moment, the boy wanted air. That's the only thing he focused on. Wherever he can get air, he'll go for it. That's his only focus. As if his life depended on it. And Socrates nodded slowly and say, when you want wisdom as much as you wanted air, when your head was in the water, you will receive it. So it's a very short story, but guys, can you get it? Can you get the principle of success? It is when you find a way out, you believe in it, and you act on it as if your life depended on it. And then you will succeed. All right? So this is my take on how much do you want what you want. Do you know what you want? Okay? And today we're going to go around this topic, and Thomas and Nancy is going to share their secret sauce and the take to the road to their success. Turn it over to you, Nancy.
Thanks, KK. Well, what a wonderful story, right? Yeah, we need to find out what do we want. If it's air, just because you're dying, as this boy was actually wanted air just to live. That's what you think. What you need to think as well. What is what you want in your life, in your business? What do you actually need? What's the simple thing that sometimes we actually go through and we don't see, or we don't pay attention to what we actually need, or what do we want. As well as they say, we come from different countries, and we have the main thing that I want to tell you is that this does not depend on what country you come from. We are from different countries. We come from different cultures, but we all the same think and feel the same as the secret sauce to success. What I want to talk to you about, my secret sauce to success, is when I started like realizing, when the first time that I started on the internet, my vision was just to have an internet business, because I needed to be like everywhere. I needed to live in a different city. I needed to not really belong to a specific place. So I said, I need to have an online business, a successful online business. And at the beginning, it was all for me like all about the money. And you're going to come to a point where all about the money is wrong. And sometimes you would say, like, Nancy, how come can you say like it's not about the money? How are you doing this, right? But sometimes you get to a point where you actually define what's your purpose in life, what you want to do, and what's that exact secret sauce that makes your business or your life a success. And what I want to talk tonight is, when I started, I was just saying, well, I'm going to have my blogs, and I'm going to have my offers, and I'm going to have this, and I'm going to have that. But afterwards, like where we're at right now, it's not really just about the money. It's like the money is good. Like you can see our smile when we get the money, right? People say it's not about the money as well, but people smile when they have money too, right? But what I want to say is that our, at least for me, and what I think we have in common, it doesn't it has nothing to do with cultures, nothing to do with countries. It's just the main thing about your mindset, what you really think. Because this business, this internet business, is gonna have like ups and downs. You're gonna be on the top, suddenly you go down. And believe me, that was part of my story. I started like making money here, making money there, then no money at all, no sales at all. And then I would come back and said, well, Nancy, what's the main issue, or what's the main problem that you have? And you know what? Um, you're gonna hear us, and you're gonna hear us again talk about the same stuff. It's all about the mindset. It's what you believe, it's what you have faith on, it's what you imagine. Because you know that our brain doesn't really see the difference where you're actually imagining stuff. It doesn't see the difference between the real world and the imagination. So that's my secret sauce, like the mindset that you need to have to be in this business, and actually on whatever business you are in. Whenever you decide to start like a business, or you start, then you say, I'm an entrepreneur. Well, you know what? This happens online, offline. Whenever you can see businesses online and businesses offline, they all have certain common things. But what I want you to know is that as soon as you define what you have faith on, what your vision is, what you can imagine and you can accomplish, then you're gonna have a goal. Then you're gonna have a purpose. I want to leave you with this question: what do you want people to say when you're not here, when you're not in this world, right? What do you want your children, your friends, to remember you from what you did? Like, what was your purpose? Are you really leaving like something behind that's useful for somebody else? Back to you, Thomas.
Wow, Nancy, that was great. See, sometimes I feel these topics are very heavy. You know, I cannot digest and all those things. But if you think with open mind, it's all common sense. It's all simple common sense, and and these things are very tough to put it in practice, because what really happens is whole environment is almost against you, in the sense I should clarify it further. What I mean exactly is, if you look at the newspaper, okay, they want to get more circulation, and they come up with all stories of all murder, kidnapping, all those things. Okay, and if you switch on TV, then it's all other things, all negative things. And so those things are, it's available free, and you get mostly exposed to those things. And to on top of that, and what happens is, you are busy with your own job, and you really don't think or meditate, or really think about what is your purpose in life, how I can align it with what everything else. No one take this time. And if you are the person who is going to meditate, who is going to cut off all this negativity things, and I can tell you that is very difficult. If you switch on the TV, all the soap operas or anything, it's full of negativity. It's very difficult. So there is a reason why most people fail. Okay, but if you can understand that, and if you can spend some time with yourself and think on exactly what you want, okay, what is the purpose in life, then what you then and then you will find out what exactly you want to do, something you really want to do, and every day you will be eager to do it. Okay, so I want things to be in a more structured way. So I'm going to get into some topic which I have learned from my mentor, which I want to. So you will be asking, okay, these are good things. I totally agree with all your points. What KK is telling, what Nancy is telling, and what Thomas is telling. But what should I do? What is the plan of action here? See, that is the thing. So for that, this concept I learned from my mentor, and this is the main uh, when I implemented this, I had a mind shift and everything changed. Okay, and I have a simple slide here. There is nothing, but you can easily remember it, but I'm just showing the slide just to. Uh, okay, I don't know how to. Give me 1 sec. Can you guys see my slide?
Nope.
No, not yet.
I really have to learn how to get this on.
Yeah, by the time you learn to Google and change the interface again.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? Google changes every day almost.
Can you see something now?
Yeah, it's just about to come up. Yep.
You
It's
can
flashing.
see this 30, 30, 30.
It's flashing.
Yes,
Hmm.
it's flashing.
Okay, anyway, then I will get out of this slide share, and I'll just speak it. It doesn't matter. Um, so you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yep.
Okay, this concept is just called 30, 30, 30. Okay, so so what is the plan of action here? The plan of action is for the next 30 days, you have to read for 30 minutes and you have to listen for 30 minutes. Okay, and you do it this for 30 days, then you can see the difference. See, I did this long time back for 30 days, but now I have to read and I have to listen 30 days. It's something, if I don't do that, I have a feeling I'm not working. Okay, so initially when my mentor told, okay, you have to do this, it doesn't make any sense to me, because I I was a good reader, in the sense I used to browse over the internet and read about all articles and everything in I have my master's in MBA, so I used to have read all the topics in business management, and I was very much fascinated to financial industry. So Wall Street, whatever, I used to do the analysis of all the company statement, all that. I was very fascinated about it. So when my mentor told about um, doing this 30, 30, 30, I read more than 3 hours, then why he's speaking about 30 minutes? I don't understand it, you know but I then I just want to try it out. Okay, so I started practicing, and it made a huge difference. Okay, um, So yeah, so what to read and what to listen, those are another topic. So probably KK can say something about that. KK?
Well, thank you, Tom. That was great because me too. Because I thought when I first heard my mentor say you do this like 30 30 30, I just like laughed about it. And the fact is, okay, I don't like reading, first of all, but then I force myself to do it because I know when my mentor says do this, and I'm not going to question about it. What's there to question? Just do it. So I read for 30 minutes, listen to audio almost all day long because it's easy, right? Um, what I read is I would read something called Psycho-Cybernetics, which is an excellent book by Maxwell Maltz. Um, I tell you, if you read every day for 30 minutes for 30 days and listen to audio, self-development audio for 30 days, your life will change. I assure you that. That I can guarantee because I've been through myself. I've been through that journey myself. And what to listen? Listen to self development audios. All the great speakers like Tony Robbins, like Les Brown, Brian Tracy, Jack Canfield, and my favorite, Jim Rohn. There's so many people for you to listen, and you can pretty much listen to it all day long. And also, well, I forgot to mention that we have a Empower Hour for an hour a week, and I just listen to that every day. And like the books are like Psycho-Cybernetics, as I've said, and one book you can't miss, you cannot miss, is uh, I almost had it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
It's Think and Grow Rich. Okay, Think and Grow Rich by Hill,
Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill. Okay, and that book is that those principles. If you apply it to your life, apply it to your business, you will succeed. And those books are really good. Um, and Nancy, you have any suggestions?
Yes, of course. I really want to say that the importance. It's not only that you read, but it's only to pay attention as well, to pay attention in the reading. As KK was saying, at the beginning, we were not really readers, right? We would read here and there sometimes, but when you start to do it 30 days, 30 minutes every day, it doesn't matter if it's Sunday or Saturday, you do it every day. That really makes a change as well in your mindset. Remember, here we're talking as well about habits. And you know that habits actually change what you can do, and even if it's a small thing that you think that when you think, for example, for like an airplane, right? If an airplane moves like, I don't know, 1 degree out of the direction that they have to take, it can take you, maybe if it was an flight that will take you from Orlando to New York, you move it, I don't know, 10 degrees, and then you can get to Chicago. That's the same thing that you need to think in your life. You have to be really focused, create habits, and the part of having 30 minutes, 30 days, it's very, very important for your life to change. Thomas?
Yeah, there are yeah, to just to add on to different things, different books, and or what KK suggested, the both books which have uh, I have read and listened to multiple times. Still I will do it again. The another one. Oh yeah, I don't have that book now. That the one I'm reading right now, that is also a very good book. The um, Power of Full Engagement. That is a really good book too. And see, that it really doesn't matter like what you read, um, because all these are like Bibles, or like there are many books like, as KK mentioned, Tony Robbins, or a lot of motivational speakers are there. You listen to any of these things, and many stuff, you this good information comes free. You can just go to YouTube and watch some videos and all that. You can do that, but we have to get organized. So for that, you should have a library. uh, and see, certain things, when I think about all these things, when people get good stuff for free, they don't really value it. That is the biggest because these things are not copyrighted anymore, right? So these things are available. So and people don't value it. Okay. So one thing we want to do is, I don't know if KK or Nancy, you can do a screen share and probably go through our backend and show like the Success Academy, different videos and all that, what we have there, and it is well organized. It says like what all things you need to read and all that stuff. So that is going to be, if you need some guidance, that is a place to start with. Okay. After you get access to the system which we are following along with our mentor, you can have you can have access to all this. But I'm telling you, you need not have access to this system. Most of these things are available in the internet. Okay. So if that is the route, if you want to take, yeah, go for that. Okay. And if you are want to be an organized person, like I need some hand holding for all these things. Okay. If you look at my desktop itself, it is cluttered. So for that, I strongly recommend a system like this. Okay. So um, yeah, and um, don't take this thing lightly. And if you take, probably, see, there is a reason for this 30 days. Okay, this is something scientifically proven. Okay, like this, say they tell about the experiments with the NASA astronauts. Because when they go to outer space, there is a completely different environment. So they want to train the astronauts for a different environment. For environment, what I meant is like, um, your vision will be upside down, or you will be floating, right? So for that, they were training all the astronauts, and it really take like 30 to 45 days to really get your brain switched in the other direction. Okay, so that's the reason they say like you have to do it for like 30 to 45 days. Okay, that's very much. And if you break also, then you have to start all over again. There's a scientific reason behind it. Okay, and this is the thing. So what you call a habit is anything you do for 30 days. Okay. And 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 what is your character? Character is derived from your habits, right? So habits become your character, then you will be known for that. Okay, Thomas has such a character. Okay, and this character is eventually is going to be your personality, right? So this is a very important concept. Okay, so if someone has can share the backend, that will be great.
Yeah, I have it. And you all see my
Oh
bookshelf
yeah.
there?
Oh wow,
And
that's a
how
beautiful,
nicely
beautiful
this is
shelf.
actually our back office recommended reading.
Yes.
And Secrets of Millionaire Mind is really, really good. Okay, I suggest everybody should read that. Everybody should read at least the first row of the first, the second row of these. This is psycho-cybernetics. The golden rules, which works for everything. The golden rules are very good. It's like if you can apply the golden rules to your life, or your business, you won't fail. You won't. The compound effect is by Darren Hardy is very good. It's not about the money is good. All these books are very good, and I think we have recommended reading as well.
All right. Hey,
By the way, this is our mentor Vic, and recommended reading. There you go. It's like Lead the Field, which is by Earl Nightingale. Can't resist his voice. It's just great. Psycho-Cybernetics. This is the new edition of the Psycho-Cybernetics, and Jim Rohn. And I love this man, Jim Rohn. You should listen to all of his tapes. It's just really good. Um, and I'm just gonna stop sharing. And the thing is, you can see me now, right? Um, why 30 days? Because the scientist has already said that a new habit would only formed more than 21 days or 30 days. So it's your decision. We're all slave to our habits, okay? Whether it be good habits or bad habits. And like, guys, why choose the bad habit? Okay, if you want to, if we're a slave for habits anyway, it's your decision to choose a good habit. All right, so form a new habit now and do it for 30 days. Okay, after 30 days, your life will change. And and there's one more. I dare you to challenge that. Is I was listening to Tony Robbins once. Try to do this. Okay, try is not a good word, but you try to do that. All right. Stop complaining for 10 days. I dare you to do that. I challenge you to do that. Just 10 days. If you complain for one day, the next day you start again as day one. Okay, just 10 days. I've been doing that for 3 months. I'm still on day 5. Okay, so it's not that easy as you think. Okay, stop complaining for 10 days and see how far you can go. All right. If I don't drive, I get better. All right. So you guys, Nancy.
Yeah, I want to add what you were saying, KK. I'm not sure. I really love the book, The Compound Effect. And I don't know if it's Darren Hardy or Jim Rohn that says that it takes the exact same amount of effort or energy to be like either you choose to be either mediocre or you choose to be successful, right? It takes the same amount of energy to go on the not successful side or towards the success. So think about your efforts. As KK was saying, like you can choose, right? You can choose to have a good habit or a bad habit. You're the one that actually put the energy on what you do. So why don't you choose wisely, right? Choose a good habit and choose to be successful. It takes this exact same energy from your part to be successful than not to be. Okay, so I wanted to add that, guys. We want to tell you as well that we have a gift for you. You want to announce that, KK?
Well, as I was thinking, like, why don't we? give out um, something that's worth your while to be here, because the fact that you actually take the time to be on here on our webby, and we're so grateful that you come, and here's our gift to you, and hopefully you read it, and read it with your heart, and it'll take you to the next level. Okay, so the gift is, as I mentioned, it's a very good book. It's by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics. Okay, Nancy, can you tell us how to get that?
Yeah, right now you can, gonna have a link in this same page. You can actually refresh your page, and then you're gonna see the link of the book below. So we really recommend you to start reading. Remember what we're saying, 30 30 30. Actually, I recommend to read more than 30 minutes this book. This will change totally what you think and what you've been thinking before. This book, Psycho-Cybernetics, really changed my mind. It can be used if you want to be a better speaker, if you want to be a better marketer, if you want to be a better spouse, if you want to be a better husband, if you want to like actually improve whatever part of your life. Psycho-Cybernetics works. Um, as far of as of me, like this is the first time that I got the chance to read this book. It's been already, it's been around I don't know if 50 years already, but this is a wonderful book. Thomas?
Yeah, I think we have covered some key topics here. Okay, now it is like action time, implementation time. So now itself, let you you make a decision. I will be doing it. Okay, say to yourself, even if you say try, that is okay. Just try it. Okay, but this stuff works. Okay, and I can tell you this is the only stuff work. Okay, why I said is you can be successful at first. Okay, then you will not be able to handle your success if you don't have the right mindset. Okay, so at any way you need this. It may not be you need, some people need this to be successful, some people need this to maintain successful, some people need this to take it to the next level. Okay, so this mindset, whatever stuff you get about mindset, and see, the way you read this, that's also important. I think KK and Nancy have touched this point. Read it from your heart. Okay, make notes about it. Okay, what did I learn? Okay, see, that's the things we blog about. Once we read about this stuff, we just blog about this stuff, so that it will get reinforced into our mind and all. So just one more point I just want to touch is, you saw our back office, how organized it is, the beautiful library which KK showed, and also, but that is just a tip of an iceberg. Okay, actually we cannot play the video and do, then we will be violating the terms of service, so we cannot do that. Okay, but really I really want to uh, show that out. Actually, there are a lot of videos from great speakers. Okay, there is another section alone for videos that is wonderful. I hear it, I watch it over and over. Okay, so that is just a tip of an iceberg, and if you want to get a hang of that one, you can try it out. So just join Big Idea Mastermind. Okay, then you will get access. This will, you will get this access at any level. Okay, I think it's $25 level. Then you will get access to all this good stuff. Okay, and I'm not trying to sell here. You can get all these things in the internet. If see, I'm a kind of a frugal person. I will try to get all this free stuff and all. I try that. Okay, there is no problem in doing that. Okay, you can try that way if that's the route you want. Okay, but I can tell you that doesn't work. Okay, you need a mentor. Okay, you need a mentor. Okay,
Yes, you need a mentor.
yeah.
And before I go, I have three very simple magic steps to for you to try. Don't forget that my challenge is a 10-day challenge. Like no complaint for 10 days. Okay, see how far you can go next week. We're here every Monday at 7 o'clock CST and 8 o'clock EST
Yes.
and 5 o'clock PST. Okay. Um, the three magic steps. Step one, you start doing a deep breath 3 times. Take 3 long deep breaths. You breathe in with your nose, and until you can't breathe anymore. All right, and then you hold it for 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, and then you slowly exhale with your mouth, and just breathe out everything you got in your lungs. Okay, do it 3 times until you feel a little drowsy. Don't do it while you're driving. Okay.
Please.
Okay, don't me to take 3 deep breaths. I'm driving. Don't do it when you're driving, okay? Um, so 3 deep breaths, and then what you do is the best to do it is before you go to bed. All right. Um, and step one was to take the 3 deep breath and, until you're totally relaxed and totally uh, um, drowsy and in a drowsy state, because when you're in a drowsy state, that's the best time to talk to your subconscious mind. Okay. Um, what is your subconscious mind? You know when it talks to you. All right. Take a deep. The second step is you take a brief phrase like, um, "I want to make $10,000 at the end of the month," and just graven it right on your memory that you can remember, and then you repeat it over and over and over again like a lullaby. Okay. And because your mind think about things, your mind will change your thinking like 7,000 times a day. Okay. From wandering, then what you do is you repeat it, and you repeat it out loud. Okay. And do it for 5 minutes or more, and you will find a deep emotional response to it. Okay, I didn't make this up. Okay, I read a book. That's how I knew these things. Step number 3 is very easy because your mind think in terms of images. If I tell you, do not think about a pink elephant, okay, what do you have in your mind? Pink elephant, all right? Because your mind think in images. So before you go to sleep, actually, a famous German poet does that every night. Your eyes, close your eyes, and when you're relaxed, you think about your loved one or a close friend saying to you, "Congratulations," and then you would see the smile on their face. You would hear the voice, and you mentally touch their hand and just close your eyes and feel that as real as possible, and your image is as vivid as possible, and you can actually hear that congratulations in your mind. Okay, that congratulations, the word congratulations implies complete freedom. Okay, and this is what you hear it over and over again until you get subconsciously reaction that sort of satisfy your subconscious mind. All right, so keep thinking about images as vivid as possible. The first night you might have a very blurry images, and then you go to bed, and then you keep doing this for for a week, keep doing this for a month until you have very, very vivid images in your mind. And that's another free magic secret sauce.
Well, guys, we need to leave now. Um, you wanna close with something, Thomas?
No, no, Nancy. Like, it was a very good discussion. I enjoyed very much, and I hope, I believe, like we have given some value to our listeners. So very for I thank everyone who listened to us, and practice it, and be successful. That's it.
Okay, so we want to tell you that the link to Psycho-Cybernetics is already there. We would enjoy a lot if you can actually take some time, write some comments. We're going to be answering your questions, whatever you need. Please be in touch with the three ninjas. We're the three marketing ninjas. And we're going to be here next Monday. So remember, say congratulations before you go to sleep, as KK said. Thomas, we're gonna have like all this stuff that he mentioned for you. So be in touch with us, and we see you at the next hangout next Monday. Remember, 7 CST, 8 p.m. EST, and as KK said, 5 PST. See you later.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye, bye, guys.
Have a great week.
Yep.
Thanks.